10年早いんだよ。
Good evening, wrestling fans from the BTW Arena. Titles on the line right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, one particular knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League World Tag Team Championship. And it will be contested under BTW rules.
And there you take a look at the BTW tag rules. One fall to a finish, no tags, no disqualifications or ring-outs, falls count anywhere in the BTW arena, and in the event of a 30-minute time limit draw, the Black Tigers are considered the winners. Though they would retain automatically, it would be considered a victory in their personal win-loss records. And we're in an unusual situation here, because the challengers have a better win-loss record as a tag team this season than the champions. The champions actually have not won a 2-on-2 tag match this season, season 24 of the Animated Wrestling League. I am getting really sick of being told that it's 10 years too early for us to defeat you. The man who tried and failed in the Black Tiger cage last week to become the AWL Grand Champion. And now he's got to work with the man that he went to war with 7 days ago. And yes, I know the upload schedule's been crazy lately. I've got a lot of stuff going on in my real life. Hopefully that'll settle down the next month or two. But for right now, just everything happens on a weekly basis. Let's just run with that kind of kayfabe. Please, give me a break here. Anyway, Giant Tiger. As always with the Black Tigers, they come out individually because they believe that the Black Tiger dynasty had been in the shadows, had been out of the spotlight for so long. They're going to take every second of screen time that they possibly can. And since they control every championship in the league right now, though hopefully not by the end of the night, they are going to take the time. Giant Tiger about to be joined by his partner, Black Tiger Justice, the traitor to the Unified School of the Tiger style, the man who was sent straight to hell, being slammed down through the Hell in a Cell cage by Gamba Hishi Dark, the demon of the pit, and it broke his body, and I dare say it broke his mind, as he betrayed the Unified School of the Tiger style. And unfortunately, his turn to the darkness, nearly a year ago at Sakura Mania Wrestle Genesis, has paid off, as he is now the AWL World Tag Team Champion. You can see that over the shoulder. And he is carrying in his hand the AWL Grand Championship. No man has ever held both of those belts at the same time. No faction has ever held every championship in the league. 6 active titles, 2 tournament belts, 8 belts in the hands of 4 people. Has never happened before, and I hope will never happen again. And hopefully it will end tonight, because the oldest, longest tenured title in the league is on the line right here, right now, in our opening contest. The World Tag Team titles. We now go to ringside for the introductions.
Introducing first the challenger, coming out of the smoke-filled arenas of yesteryear and the independent circuit. They're the #1 rank in the AWL Best 4, the tag team combination of Matt Classic 2, House and their opponents, they are the reigning defending Animated Wrestling League World Tag Team Champions, tonight using their first title defense, the Black Tigers. And this is an officially sanctioned World Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League and Black Tiger Wrestling. AWL Commissioner and Black Tiger Queen presiding. At the sound of the bell, your official in charge, Hana Babaganush.
BTW rules, that means everybody is legal. Bang the gong, the title match is on. As Matt Classic 2 dropping the AWL Grand Champion on his head. Giant Tiger showing his strength. That was Matt Classic Senior. I still have trouble telling father and son apart. They look very similar to each other, especially when they're wearing masks. Black Tiger Justice down to the outside. Tope caught here from Matt Classic 2. 30 seconds into the freaking match. Our friends House Classic from AWL Strong and Free come to visit because one of the new policies put out by the Black Tigers, title matches have to take place here in Japan, in the BTW arena. We're trying to sort that out with the Canadian National Championship. More on that on our next episode of AWL Strong and Free. But right now I'm being told we actually have a match we can announce for later tonight, believe it or not. Yes, the AWL Joshi Tag Team Championship will be defended as the Black Tigers, Black Tiger Queen, the Undefeated, and Black Tigress go up against Spring Dream of the Unified School of the Tiger style, looking to get a little bit of revenge from the loss in the Tigers' War. And it doesn't take too long for the hardware to come into play here. BTW rules basically legalize felonious assault and battery. That's what this is. That's all this is. The Black Tigers besmirching the Animated Wrestling League. You can see how they've painted their logo. They painted their letters, their brand all across the AWL. Still makes me sick just watching it. Small package driver, and this is completely valid. There's no countouts. You can wrestle on the outside, pin, and even win the title on the outside of the ring under BTW rules. Oh, yeet! Okay, am I allowed to actually say yeet in wrestling without getting sued? I don't care. This is actually the correct use of it. Yeets him right into the steps. Collar and elbow tie-up from the two smaller men. I'm not sure the ages here. I don't actually know how old Giant Tiger is. You know, we haven't known him for that long. Nasty looking drop kick there. And up and down. Collar and elbow tie. Oh God! And this is a targeted attack. And it's actually a pretty good strategy in this situation. If you can disable one opponent and focus on the other 2-on-1, that is an advantage. However, the other partner is still completely legal here. This isn't like knocking a man off of the apron so they can't make a tag. And a vicious goozle, that would be an illegal hold anywhere else except BTW rules. I'm being told we do have matches that we can use to fill out the time in case this match does not go the full 30-minute time limit, extended time limit in title matches. That at least a holdover from AWL rules. And we got a takedown here, cover 1, 2. Matt Classic Senior nearly pinning the AWL Grand Champion. Matt Classic has held the AWL Grand Championship in the past. As a matter of fact, Matt Classic is a grand... Oh, no. Oh, Christ! Thank God wrestlers train their necks every single day. There's a reason bridging yourself up using your neck as support to train the neck muscles. There's a reason that's called a wrestler's bridge. For exactly that reason, to train your neck. So nobody, I think, imagined that kind of damage being done. I would say it's a surprise Giant Tiger hasn't killed someone, but let's face it, he actually has. Drop down into the cover, broken up immediately by Matt Classic Senior. So he eats a drop kick in the process. German suplex along with a blatant choke by Giant Tiger. And another German, this time to the younger member of House Classic. Oh God, and the other set of steps. Already blood has been spilled. We're less than 5 minutes into the show. Actually, no, we're about 10 minutes into the show with as much time as the Black Tigers take to get to the bloody ring. 5 minutes into the match. And already blood has been spilt. And that's when the mask becomes a double-edged sword. Yes, if you get a cut on your head, the mask is going to hide that a bit. But also, the blood...
Open shaker, 5 minutes. 5 minutes past.
The blood can pool up under the mask, greatly affecting your vision. There's the Bulldog. Oh, wait a minute, down into an interesting variation of a classic submission hold. Wrenching the arm back. That's going to separate the shoulder of Giant Tiger, but he gets his arm free over the head of Matt Classic, and that gives him the leverage to be able to get out of that situation. Matt Classic 2 gets clunked dead center in that 20 by 20 foot BTW ring. This geese, this pall of doom over the AWL arena, turning it into the Black Tiger arena. That is the power of the championships. That is the golden power. Essentially bending reality to their will. 1, 2. And if we could take one or even both of the tag team titles away, that could be enough to break the spell. That could be enough to shatter the golden power, to break the BTW arena, get us back to somewhat resembling normal around here. As if anything's ever normal in professional wrestling. And luckily, Junior able to kick out, as Matt Classic Sr. trying to avoid taking those steps to the face and save his son at the same time. This is chaotic, no roll up there, but a thrust kick! Not quite the intergenerational thrust kicks, but it'll work. Collar and elbow, double collar and elbow, no. Broken out of by the Giant. As Giant Tiger feeling the double trapezius claw hold now. Down goes the AWL Tag Team Champion of the World. Remember, you only need to pin one of the Tigers to win the the World's Tag Team titles. Gutbuster. Huracanrana. Uh-oh. And look at this. Black Tiger Buster. And Muay Thai. One more time. Black Tiger Buster. Stereophonic Black Tiger Busters into double covers. And it's all you need is one. Let's take a look at that again. Isatsuwaza Black Tiger Buster 1 and 2. And that's enough to put both men away. Emphatic victory.
Here we go, winners. And still, I mean Wrestling League World Tag Team Champions, Giant Tiger, Black Tiger Justice, the Black Tiger. All hail the Queen.
Up next, we've got a preview of the King of Trios tournaments and some confirmation of the roster.
The following contest is a trios match scheduled for one fall, and it will be contested under AWL rules. Introducing first, making their way to the ring from Sleepy Hollow, the trios combination of the great and the suit of Atlantic Black, the Nightmare Warrior, Hollowicked, and the Rifleman, the Spectral Envoy.
Of course, Ultramantis Black with something to say here. Alright, that confirms it, that the Spectral Envoy and the Yokai Butai are going to be separate trios. This is not a breakup of Ultramantis, who's been the guiding light of the Yokai Butai since their inception. In fact, the Great and Devious One, the founder of the very stable he faces tonight. Ever since rising from the ashes, the Spectral Envoy have been considered associate members of the Yokai Butai. But tonight, a bit of a friendly match going into the tournament.
And their opponents making their way to the ring from Shiginamori, the trios combination of Emerald Dragon, Shuke Kitsune, and the great Tanuki,
only about a month away from the King of Trios 2025. The morale-boosting resurrection granted to us by the great and devious Ultramantis Black himself. We are seeing trios form. We are seeing entrants established from the AWL, from BTW, and even from All Elite Wrestling. Found out last week on AWL Strong and Free, 2 AEW trios, the Conglomeration and Orange Hookhausen, will all 6 be competing in the KOT. But right now, it's going to be the Field Commanders leading us off here as Hollow Wicked, the Nightmare Warrior, the one and only Grand Champion of Grand Slam Champion of Chikara, versus the former AWL Grand Champion back handspring Pele kick. Dragon, Emerald Dragon, flying through the air with the greatest of ease. Get a bit of a hook there, up, down, all around, and down comes Emerald Dragon with that beautiful head scissors. Deceptively agile is the Emerald Dragon. Tag Kogeki opportunity here. Emerald Dragon knowing better than to allow his opponent to take him into his own territory. Tag team wrestling as much a game of position as it is a game of material. Shinjidai Sunrise, interesting. Going back to the old school there. Tag made. In comes the White-Furred Fox, Shiroke Kitsune, the world's only known practitioner of fox-style puroresu, Kitsuneke. And he goes after the smallest member of the team, Frightmare, Ultramantis, his own sensei. Oh, wait a minute, maybe going for the wrong person here. Ultramantis is not legal. The White-Furred Fox perched, ready to strike at his prey. And boom, cross body block. Ultramantis is down. Frightmare is just barely moving. Your legal combatants right now are the White-Furred Fox and the Pumpkin Man. And I don't know if they even realize it. Well, they realize it now. 1 in 2 out, says the official. I do understand that Hana Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family is going to be the primary referee for the King of Trios tournament, and she has been in contact with the one and only Mr. Bryce Remsburg, the former senior official of Chikara Pro, who knows his way around the King of Trios tournament, and Bryce has been sort of coaching her on some of the nonsense that she can expect in the KOT. And I understand next week, 1 month before the tournament, we are going to have an official announcement from Ultramantis Black about what he apparently considers to be a massive accomplishment, a coup, if you will, as far as the tournament goes. I have no idea what that means. We'll find out next week here in the Animated Wrestling League. It's always good to see Ultramantis Black actually in the ring. He's been in a manager position for a few years now. He does still wrestle occasionally on the U.S. independent scene. The tags made, mostly in the Lehigh Valley, I understand. As the great Tanuki comes in, there has... Oop, off of the ropes. Nice takedown with the clothesline there. All members of the Yokai Butai have been legal so far. Ultramantis, the only one in the match who is not. Endless Light! Or from Frightmare, maybe Endless Dark or Endless Madness. And now Ultramantis is legal. I'm sure this has been a conflict many times in practice, as Ultramantis has passed his wisdom on to the next generation of spirits and monsters in professional wrestling. $16-15. Plenty of time. 20-minute time limit in these trios matches. That will be the standard in the King of Trios as well, except for the finals, which will have no time limit. Beautiful standing star press by the man that Ultramantis literally made into the man, or the beast, into the creature that he is today. granting Wyvern that amulet of transmogrification that caused him to become the Emerald Dragon. A one-of-a-kind mystical artifact, as I understand it, at least as far as Ultramantis Black is aware. Dropped out at a running knee, no leapfrog here. As Hollow Wicked about to eat. There we go, look at that. That was Dragon Drop number 3. Homage to Emerald Dragon's original trainer, now head trainer of the AWL Dojo. Collar and elbow into the corner. We're going to see the tag Kogeki. Yes, we have, as the Nightmare Warriors come together. Double shoulder tackle. And Frightmare, the frenetic energy.
5 minutes tops.
Frightmare, the legal fighter at the moment. He's going to be looking for Kneecalepsy. Emerald Dragon is going to be looking for the Dragonic Driver or the Snapdragon. As right now they're slugging it out, jockeying for position here. Over the top rope, Emerald Dragon goes down to the floor. And that frees up Frightmare to try and deal with some of the potential assists, try to eliminate the possibility of a tag. What is he doing? Oh, stunner off of the middle rope. Frightmare using his height, or lack thereof, to his advantage there. I think we're going to see it again. Another stunner across that black rope. Dirtied and besmirched by the Black Tigers. We know the male Black Tigers will be a trio in the King of Trios tournament. And there's the out-punked, he calls that, move he used to beat CM Punk in Punk's one and only match in the AWL in the last decade or so. And there's a stunner, a bit of a receipt, sent to the other side here. This is getting... Okay, I know I called this a friendly match when we started. I don't think it's going to stay that way. Forearm strike. As the educated back paws, signature of the Fox style, coming into play. What is he thinking? We saw a cross body block earlier. This time, elbow drop from the top. Vintage Animated Wrestling League. Rolls him over, shoots the half, as they say. Cover for the 1, 2. Shoulder up before the final and fatal 3 count. Could be registered. Kick away. Frightmare saying, okay, that's enough of that. Brings in Ultramantis. And remember, this Spectral Envoy trio, they were the kings of trios. They won the tournament, I believe, in, I want to say 2015. I have to double check that. Tag made. Tag Kogeki opportunity. Off of the ropes. Double big back body drop. And now looking at that Kitabita no Moon Sarko. Sorry, 2012. 2012 Kings of Trios. The Spectral Envoy. Time is weird. It feels like that was just yesterday, but it was 13 years ago that the Spectral Envoy became the King of Trios. Jesus. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, Dragonic Driver! But a tag made, could have gone for the cover there over Hollow Wicked. Bit of a stunner. This is a mistake, I think. Go after the legal fighter. Actually, wait a minute, no, the legal fighter right now is Ultramantis. That's why there was no cover after the Dragonic Driver. Emerald Dragon realized it wouldn't count. It wouldn't matter. Up, down, front suplex, sit out, almost a Falcon's arrow, a Fox's arrow, if you wish. And a pullback knee strike. Changing levels, mid-body, legs. We know Ultramantis has had some career problems with that leg. Shattered it on a ring barrier, and that shortened his full-time career by several years, I believe. Hollow Wicked looking for his 5th victory in the Animated Wrestling League. Tag made into the Whitebird Fox Shirokage Kitsune, who is 30 and 19 in the AWL, ratio of +11. But that does not tell the story of the experience of the people that the Yokai Butai are going up against right now in this warm-up trios match. Frightmare looking to finish it off. Flying single leg dropkick, a wild dropkick from a wild entity. For those of you unfamiliar, Frightmare, essentially a living nightmare born from the broken psyche of Delirious. Speaking of which, whatever happened to that guy? So what do we have here? A couple of hard kicks. And there's those Fox-style strikes. Shiroke, Kitsureke, Furasu. Cover.
10 minutes. 10 minutes fast.
Not even a one. Ultramantis knows how powerful those kicks are. Maybe thinking Kyubi Nejire. Or Tag Kogeki. No, Frightmare fights out of it, but takes a bit of a cheap shot. And... oh, rips him down onto the backbreaker. Tag made. Emerald Dragon looking to finish this off. With a springboard very tight on the rope. Ow! Hit him right in the head with the knee. The referee forced to call that a knockout blow, and I do not blame the woman. Spectral Envoy. And Yokai Butai confirmed 2 separate trios for the King of Trios tournament.
Your winner, Yokai Butai.
And with this match, we have 11 trios fully confirmed. A 12th, Ningen Damashi. We know the faction is in. We don't know which members will be representing them yet. I would expect to have the full list in the next couple of weeks. Yamada Jiro, Kyojin Kobayashi. Yamada Jiro doing the bidding of the Black Tigers.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under BTW rules. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the back office, representing Saigon J, sponsored by the Black Tiger Dojo, Yamada Jiro.
Well, that is interesting. I hope you noticed that Yamada Jiro making some rather disgruntled noises when the sponsorship from the Black Tigers, Black Tiger Dojo, was announced. Fascinating. Meanwhile, this small man being thrown to the wolves.
His opponent, making his way to the ring from the land of the giants, Joshi Kobayashi.
Kyojin Kobayashi, a former member of the Yokai Butai stable. Some interesting camera work here being done. Yamada Jiro. What's going on here? Both men throwing some insults at each other, it appears. And they're not even waiting for the bell. They just the official is starting the match. BTW rules means the match can begin and end pretty much anywhere. Yamada Jiro ripping that tearaway suit off of Kyojin Kobayashi, damaging it as a matter of fact. Jumping the gun is Kyojin Kobayashi of the Zaidan J subsidiary of the Black Tiger Dojo. Kyojin Kobayashi, the man who does not need a faction. The man who doesn't want to be anything but his own man. Now realizing what happens when the powers that be are allied against you, I might be thinking here. Kyojin Kobayashi, 37 and 33 on the plus side of the ledger here, and the first one to go for a weapon. in this Black Tiger rules match. Yamada Jiro, on the other hand, way down the other side of the win-loss ratio. Need to look down here almost to the bottom of the list. 56 and 62. Ratio of -6. So right now it is -6 meets +4. A 10-match victory, a 10-victory swing between these two. Hana Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family having to get out of the way so she doesn't get clobbered by the giant. The ladder in the ring, and now lifting them up like they weigh absolutely nothing. Kyojin Kobayashi bringing in those metal steps. You can hear those clang against the steel superstructure of that 20 by 20 foot ring, and a smash into the corner. 1, 2. Hana Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family having to be careful not to hurt her hand by slapping it down on the canvas instead of some of the metal that's around here. Oh! Yamada Jiro saving himself with that kick. Off of the ropes, and German! Oh! German flips him all the way around. That's one way to compensate for a height differential, I imagine. Front suplex as well to follow. Yamada Jiro, the nationalist, the racist, the guy who made mistakes in his life, got into bed with the Yakuza, lost his company to them. The man who once called himself the last Japanese man. Oh, that's why he's pissed. I just realized it. Yamada Jiro essentially works for a bunch of gaijin. I just realized the Black Tigers are all foreigners. Except for, actually no, all of them. They all are. They're all gaijin. Black Tigers have always been gaijin. Which means Yamada Jiro works for the gaijin. Oh, to a nicer asshole it couldn't happen. Kyojin Kobayashi with an excellent takedown there. Oh, this is like a Klansman finding out he works for a black guy. Or a Republican finding out they work for me. Elbow drop from the top, not the traditional method. Little late on the count here, but 1, 2. And I think the BTW rules saving Yamada Jiro there. If Hana Baba Ganoush had managed to get there faster without having to leave the ring, then that would have been a 3 count. That's that difference of distance. The difference between victory and defeat as the other set of stairs. Seriously, how much are we spending on stairs right now? Because these things are getting dented and dinged in pretty much every one of these BTW rules matches. And we know we have at least one more BTW match. It's going to be a BTW tag team rules. I'm going to bet you the stairs will come into play there too, with the Joshi Tag Team Championship on the line. As is the undefeated streak of Black Tiger Queen. Black Tiger Queen, 34-0 in the Animated Wrestling League. Nasty shot there, back elbow escape, another one, trying to escape another one of those vicious German suplexes, though he probably thinks they're a Japanese suplex. Coming up, choke, slam, goes down to the knees. Does Kyojin Kobayashi, all of this is legal. 1, 2.
Kopen 5 minutes fast.
Slight delay on the time call due to the cover there. Oh, and this is somewhat surprising. Our mostly Japanese audience chanting both these guys, both these guys. Maybe starting to feel the frustration of Yamada Jiro, having his entire life taken away from him. Almost, maybe that makes him sympathetic, but you have to remember he's a fucking racist. So, you know, screw him. 4 minutes, 28 seconds. And I don't know, I think Yamada Jiro kind of rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic here. Rolling back into the ring. Yamada Jiro might be taking another trip to the hardware store here. No, he doesn't. But once again, barely avoiding that. And what do we have here? A running Liger Bomb! A movie doubtlessly learned from the fake Liger of Nippon Yokata. Way back in the day on that one. Oh, wait, oh, caught the feet. Enzigiri with a little assist from the ropes. And another, oh, gee, German suplex. Sliding German suplex. A very unusual position to get your opponent into. But Yamada Jiro taking good advantage of it, actually. Knee strike into the midsection. And he's been trying to hit with those stairs the whole match. Is that really how he wants to do this? I think it probably is. About 3 minutes and some change left here. He wants his opponent standing. Boom! There it goes. He's been waiting for that. I don't think he's getting back up, Yamada. Never mind. 2 hard shots to those metal stairs. Into the cover, no rope breaks in BTW matches. And Yamada Jiro able to pull out what I would have to call an upset victory over somebody 10 wins his superior. And it was thanks to the BTW rules and those steel stairs.
Here's the winner, Yamada Jiro. All hail the Queen.
Oh, he's gonna hate hearing that. Why is this BTW rules? What's going on? Well, either way, enjoy the entrance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under BTW rules. Introducing first, being accompanied by the Dominator, Hontai.
Wait, what's this?
He is giving the unit Jeff Hall, fighting out of the United Empire. He is the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
Oh, hang on. Will Ospreay, I think, wants to say something here. Alright, well, we had a feel. We knew there was going to be a trio from the United Empire. How could there not be? There's so damn many of them. But now we know the lineup. As the AWL fans joining in the global chorus, Ospreay! Ospreay! I have just been handed a memorandum from the United Empire. I will read it momentarily. As soon as we get through this next entrance announcement.
And his opponent, being accompanied by the Scion of Submission, Shiba Akagi, and the Warhammer, William Styles, the Deathmatch veteran, Satoshi Tobu, and all 3 of them represent Ningen Damashi.
It is the official position of the United Empire Public Relations Department that there is no rule set in the history, past, present, or future of professional wrestling that the United Empire cannot excel under. Therefore, we have agreed to compete under BTW rules in order to grant a fair playing field to our opponent Satoshi Tobu, the deathmatch veteran, so that he will have no excuses when he is defeated by the Commonwealth Kingpin. Well, apparently that's the official company line from the United Empire. But I would agree, BTW rules does favor Satoshi Tobu, the guy who spent 10 years on the Japanese independent deathmatch circuit. Not exactly Will's cup of tea. And I'm not saying that just because he's British. Couple of hard kicks, snapmare takedown, showing off the educated feet of Will Ospreay, as the entire world joins in the chorus of Ospreay, Ospreay. Mounted hidden blades, the arm trap as well, showing the technical ability that comes out of the British style of professional wrestling. Speaking of which, as of this recording, we have the most recent we have a new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion in Goto Hirooki, defeating the King of the Techers, Zack Sabre Jr. at New Japan's New Beginning in Osaka. Standing star press by Will. Will, of course, a former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, former AWL Grand Champion as well. Former AEW International Champion, Corneo over the top rope, grabs at his back for a moment. And this is the man that people said was going to be in a wheelchair by the time he was 29, and he has proved all the doubters wrong, at least those with any kind of, shall we say, intellectual integrity, which in professional wrestling fandom, or professional wrestling wingedom, not really a common thing. Oh, vicious DDT, and now that we're on the outside, completely legally, this is where Satoshi Tobu is in his element, goes for the Goozle, chokeslam, countered into the arm drag by Will Ospreay. Satoshi Tobu took the longest road ever through the AWL dojo. He was, in fact, the oldest ever graduate of our training school. 10 years on the deathmatch circuit, a hard 10 years. Then he finally came to the AWL, and we had to unteach him half of what he'd learned in his previous incarnation, teach him how to actually work in the ring. And already these two getting a well-earned fight forever chant. Will Ospreay back on his feet immediately. Just this man so crisp, so clean, returning to the AWL's iteration of the United Empire last week in a time limit draw with Ningen Damashi's Chiba Akagi. Chiba Akagi not wrestling tonight. Satoshi Tobu has asked for it. It was Satoshi Tobu who pinned a member of the United Empire, I believe it was Cobb, it was Jeff Cobb, in a tag team match alongside the man we're now calling the Warhammer, William Styles. By the way, William, if you're listening to this and you don't like that name, let me know. Oh, look at this. Alabama slam setting up. Oh, God, you hear his head. That was the head of Will Ospreay cracking off of that chair at the timekeeper, so we can see our ring bell there. This is not good. Another powerbomb position. Oh, I think he may have hit the other chair over there. This is ridiculous. This is not wrestling anymore. This is just street fighting with a bell. And as much damage as they're doing over there, we might not have a bell for that much longer. Hard right hand, shifting back, side Russian leg sweep by Satoshi Tobu, who's trying to just overwhelm Ospreay with sheer impact and power. Will Ospreay, of course, a true international, global megastar. Kick out there. Ospreay 19 and 10 in the Animated Wrestling League, ratio of +9. Satoshi Tobu, yeah, this is both these guys' chance, 21 and 26, -5. So it's -5 meets +9, and there's the Shinai. Will Ospreay, Gai Kokujin. Demo, Nihon ni sunderu no toki ni Nihon no kokoro o kawarimashita ne. The man who embraced Japanese culture when he lived here, when he realized what he had to do. He had to be more Japanese than the Japanese, and he reaped the benefits of it. A compliment that was given to me at one point. You have a Gaijin face and a Japanese heart. And I truly believe that oh, wait a minute, no, old school pile driver!
Open cake, 5 minutes, 5 minutes top.
1, 2. And that Japanese heart, that Yamado Damashi, that fighting spirit, this is why I think is annoying Ningen Damashi, because they see that same spirit in the members of the United Empire. With the possible exception of the Great Okan and the Ashwang TJP, they're all human. So why are these guys... Oh, Christ! Jesus H. Christ on a 2x4. Osprey pissing blood from his head right now. Unprotected chair shot. That is so stupidly dangerous. And there's nothing the commissioner can do right now. Nothing the referee can do. It's all legal under BTW rules. This is insane. 4 minutes roughly on the clock. This could go to another 10-minute time limit draw. Honestly, just drawing with Will Ospreay is an accomplishment. This guy does not lose a lot of matches. Collar and elbow. He's so deadly with that right elbow, that right arm. Whether it's the traditional hidden blade or the many, many variations he has of it, he is one of the most underrated strikers in all of professional wrestling, if you ask me. And somebody slid a chair into the ring. He's Satsuwaza. Storm Bureka. Stormbreaker in the cover. 1, 2, 3. Will Ospreay with a definitive victory. Though his own blood be shed, a definitive victory over Ningen Damashi.
Here's your winner, Will Ospreay.
Oh God, give me Ospreay another microphone. Well, that is true. The Great Okan is the #1 rank in the best 4. You can see him holding up the #1 there. He is the #1 contender, presumptively. But now it's time for our main event, and will we finally break this Black Tiger deadlock? You would expect these two to be the women to do it.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall, one submission and knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Championship. And it will be contested under BTW rules.
And the numbers do not necessarily tell the story here, as while the Spring Dream Tag Team are undefeated this season, that's come in a mix of BTW rules and traditional AWL rules. The Black Tigers and Spring Dream are actually even 1-0 apiece under BTW Tag Team matches. (34-0). This time the number does tell the tale. The undefeated Black Tiger Queen, 3-belt champion in the Animated Wrestling League, holding all the red leather of the Joshi division. AWL Joshi champion, AWL Joshi Tag Team champion, which he is defending tonight, and the first ever winner of the Natsu Taikai, the summer tournament, a belt that she doesn't even bother carrying around. Mainly because they don't have any 3-belt animation on this thing. I'm hoping that 2K25 has some 3-belt animations. I'm also hoping that by the time that game comes out, these guys aren't all 3-belt champions anymore. Showing off the Joshi Championship, even though that's not the one she's defending tonight. And now, of course, we're going to have to sit through the entrance of the other one, Black Tigress, the Harbinger. The first of these new modern Black Tigers to make her appearance in the AWL, attacking Spring Tiger, who should be across the ring from tonight. There you see one of the two Contenders Championships. that Black Tigress currently holds. She is the AWL Intercontinental Champion and the AWL Canadian National Champion, in addition to being one half of the AWL Joshi Tag Team Champions. And she is currently being challenged, being called out, being called a coward by Amy Wade over in Canada, who says, hey, bring the Canadian Championship here, defend it. I know you're trying to protect your queen, I know you don't want to ever cash this thing in, but at least have the guts to defend the damn thing. Woman up. And while the Black Tigers have attacked Amy Wade, and as collateral damage, Emily Nagasaki, that happened last week, we have yet to hear an actual answer to that challenge from the Black Tigers. And notice that the Canadian belt is not the one that was brought out here. The signature red leather of the Joshi division being held hostage. Hopefully we can free it right now.
Introducing first the challengers, fighting out of the unified school of the Tiger style. Spring Tiger, Sheen Tiger 3. Together they are the #1 rank in the AWL Best 4. They are Spring Dream. And their opponents, they are the reigning defending Anime Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions, night making their 6th time events. Black Tigress, Black Tiger Queen, the Black Tiger. This is an officially sanctioned Joshi Tag Team Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League and Black Tiger Wrestling. AWL Commissioner and Black Tiger Queen presiding. And the sound of the bell, your referee in charge, AWL official Hana Babaganush.
BTW rules. Bang the gong. The main event is on for the Joshi Tag Team Championship of the world. Roll through, and the action's going to be hard and fast and athletic. And right now, Spring Dream standing tall. Now remember, you only have to pin one of the Black Tigers to win the Tag Team Gold. So right now, I think the Spring Dream, if they have any smarts, they're going to focus on Black Tigress, the only member of this team that's ever lost a match in the Animated Wrestling League. So I take a look at the win-loss records coming into this contest. Black Tiger Queen, as I mentioned, undefeated. Oh, wait a minute, we've seen this before. Oh! Gotch style smash. Black Tiger Queen 34-0. Black Tigress 31-5. She's only lost 5 matches. Ratio plus 26. That puts them both well ahead of Spring Dream, as Sheen Tiger Dream 8-4. Ratio of plus 4. Spring Tiger actually in the negative, but just barely. 41-43. So Spring Tiger, with this being her 85th AWL contest, she is the most experienced of this group. Oh, but unfortunately also the most experienced at losing. Powerbomb position. A simple jackknife powerbomb. Normally I would say focus on what's happening in the ring, but it doesn't matter. Oh, look at this. Mocking Sheen Tiger Dream, the newest graduate of the Unified School of the Tiger style. Spring Tiger coming up. Thinking better of it. Collar and elbow inside. Vertical suplex position, letting Spring Tiger think about it. Oh God, blood's got to be rushing to the head of Spring Tiger. One arm, she gets dropped. Dead center of that 20 by 20 foot BTW ring. Some clutch knees by Black Tigress to Sheen Tiger Dream on the outside. I'm pretty sure Black Tiger Queen doesn't care which of them gets the pin, as long as they retain complete control over the golden power. A war being waged on two fronts here. Spring Dream dominating in the off-season in the Forge the Four tournament to earn this title opportunity, a record. This is a record-setting 6th title defense. The record before these two, the record before the Black Tigers, was 4 successful title defenses. They've already shattered that. Now looking to set their legacy with 6. Though quite frankly, that refrain that we hear at the beginning of every BTW show now, Junen Hayain Dayo. 10 years too early. I imagine they think they're going to be holding all these titles for the next 10 years. Kick out by Black Tiger Queen. Kick out at barely even a 1 count. Spring Tiger stomping away. All 4 women back in the ring now. And looking for the Black Tigress Doraiber. Can we hit it? Yes, we can. Black Tiger Gatame as well. Submission and cover. The referee focusing on the submission. Didn't see the cover. Sees it now. 1, 2. Black Tigress throwing a temper tantrum. Frankly, I don't blame her on that one. I think she should have won that. Black Tigress Destroyer. Or Black Tigress Crash. I'm sorry. That's the Black Tigress Crash. But Spring Tiger and Sheen Tiger Dream still somehow fighting back. Irish whip into the far corner. I'd call it a neutral corner if there were any tags involved. And we know she likes the moonsaults, the triple moonsault. There's no way, she must see Black Tiger Queen. There's no way Black Tiger Queen's just going to stand here. Actually, yes, she is apparently. She doesn't give a shit. But there will be no cover, not even a 1. That's a 0 count. But damage done to Black Tigress. She's forced to roll out of the ring, though there's no safety out there necessarily. If Spring Dream, wait a minute. Oh, a Texas chair into the cover. 1, 2.
Open taker, open taker. 5 minutes. 5 minutes passed.
5 minutes gone. 25 remain. But of course, BTW rules. In the event of a draw, the Black Tigers win. They'd retain, but it would be marked as a victory in the record books. And now the first one actually, international equalizer. The first one to go under the ring for a weapon. Sheen Tiger Dream showing a dark side, somewhat belied by that pink ring gear. 1, 2, the title's in danger, 2.5. Black Tigress saving the championship and possibly her own existence. Oh no. Collar and elbow tie up and spin does not connect. That baseball bat is still there. Giving her a little tour of the arena. Now the BTW arena. Watch the baseball bat. Oh God, she fell. Her leg just hit on that solid wood baseball bat. Coming up, looking for that Alabama slam. Fortunately, the bat rolling away. Meanwhile, oh wait, a nice drop kick. Meanwhile, in the ring, Spring Tiger getting pummeled by Black Tigress, trying to fight back. And there's the bat. The international equalizer from the international sports, popular in Canada and Japan. Elbow drop from the top with a little bit of extra oomph to it, a little bit of extra mustard on that one from Spring Tiger. Her generational rival. And another Gotch-style power slam. Oh God, this mocking lights out. Oh no, wait a minute, what is, oh come on. That hurts everybody. Black Tigress Doraiba! Meanwhile, Spring Tiger, she might be out. 1, 2, no! Just at the last second, able to get the shoulder up. Sheen Tiger Dream, however, giving the undefeated Black Tiger Queen a bit of a beating, doing damage, at least keeping her out of the fight, keeping this one-on-one. Shin Tiger Dream not going for covers here. We got the tree of woe. Belly-to-belly slam! Belly-to-belly suplex, if you will. And now oh, that's a Shinai. Oh, cracking the bamboo over the head. And now the body of Shin Tiger Dream for daring to lay hands on her Legion lady. Shin Tiger Dream, though, goes for the fall-away slam. Gets fallen on instead, and right on top of that Shinai. When you see these weapons laying around the ring, that is a hazard. That is a landmine waiting to be set off anytime somebody gets slammed on them. Escape out the back door from the vertical suplex, chop block by Spring Tiger. About 21 minutes and change left here, going for that Fujiwara armbar. Locks it in. The referee watching for a tap out, but even the referee doesn't want to get too close to the action here. And I do not blame the woman. 21 minutes left. That's got to seem like an eternity to Spring Tiger and Shin Tiger Dream right now. Irish whip across the length and breadth of the BTW arena. And Black Tigress walking rather gingerly, trying to... she's just yelling at the crowd as the Black Tiger's getting booed out of their own building. So what's Black Tiger Queen planning in the corner? Well, at the moment, great counter out of the Tiger Bomb. Once again, we have a war being waged on two fronts. Oh God, Gotch-style pile driver onto the metal, and I think that's the base. Is that the baseball bat? Yes, it is. Falling vertical suplex. And you can pin a woman on the ramp. Second time, not the charm. For Spring Tiger, as Black Tiger's rolling away from that split leg drop, hitting a bit of a Falcon's Arrow onto the corrugated steel of the ramp. This is a war of attrition at this point. Nobody's even going for covers right now. They're just trying to hurt each other. I think both teams may be trying to play the long game here. Some great kicks there by Black Tigress, as Shin Tiger Dream getting rolled into the Queen's ring. Black Tiger Queen, she's probably looking for that Black Tiger, no, she's looking for the Queen suplex. And the cover after the Queen suplex. Spring Tiger doesn't realize what's happening, no! Spring Tiger, I think absolutely right. What the Unified School of the Tiger Style is doing right now just isn't working. God, what a beatdown.
Here we go, winners, and still Honorary Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions, Black Tiger Queen, the Black Tiger. All hail the Queen.
We don't seem to have much of a choice, as the Black Tigers celebrate defending both of their tag team titles tonight. We have to move on. King of Trios approaches, and next week, the Dominator, Great Okan, is next in the eyes, in the target of the Black Tigers. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. これで決まりだ.